Okay, so just a little bit about Temkeen. Okay, so we've passed the launch. This is the 3 strategy cycles. We've already passed the launch, the outreach, and currently we're at the impact cycle, where we're more concentrated in the customer solution and providing quality. And who are our customers? We serve individuals and we serve enterprises. And under individuals, we serve students, we provide them with guidance, job seekers, providing them different types of trainings, as well as employees. And the same with enterprises, different cycles, startups, growth, and mature. Okay, and if you need any further details in case you haven't heard about Temkeen, you can come to me and I'll give you more details. All right, a little bit about the occupation survey report. So the objective of the study was to measure the resistance among Bahrainis working in various sectors and subsectors, and to understand what could be done to make these sectors more favorable for them to work in. Okay, we've surveyed 379 job seekers we've got this data from the Ministry of Labor, employees, employers, and entrepreneurs. But what today I'll just capture about the job seekers, which are relevant to as since students. And all right, so what are the top preferred sectors by job seekers in Bahraini, by Bahraini job seekers? So the top sectors, as you can see here, is finance, business services, as well as education and training. And on the other hand, if you see the top bottom is the manufacturing, oil and gas, and agriculture, agriculture and fisheries. So most of them, they still have this perception that there's still a big market demand for business services, where in reality it's not. There's so many other sectors to study about, but they still have this perception here in Bahrain. And everybody wants to work in the education and training. Everybody wants to work in the public sector, because the work is stable, salary is stable. They don't even want to work in the private sector. So drilling down to the subsectors, as you can see, the top 10 here is banking, education, insurance, followed by training, consultancy, social work, IT, telecommunication, healthcare, and money exchange. So again, the top is banking, education. And if you can see on the left-hand side, the top bottom is fishing and aquaculture, crop and animal production, food and beverage, manufacturing. Okay. The reasons for responsible resistance is mainly because they prefer the sector because it matches with their education skills, since majority are all studying business, and because of the nature of work as well. And the same with the sectors that they are resistant to working in, because they haven't studied in that field. Okay. In this slide, you can see that this is the expected versus reality. So the job seekers, they have high expectations of salary. They believe that their salary is going to be really high once they graduate, but in reality, not. Yeah, they usually get a shock. So that's basically it. And if you have any other questions, if you need further details, just let me know. If you want me to send you the full presentation about this study, just let me know. So I don't know if you have any questions or.
Yeah, please free to ask her so we can proceed with the next presentation.
Thank you. Thank you.
From Ministry of Education, Head of University Guidance. I'm working in the name of my department. It's a University Guidance and Foreign Academic Credential Evaluation Department. Actually, our department, I want you to know first about our department. Our department established in 1984 for several reasons. The first reason is to evaluate the foreign academic qualification awarded by the foreign university and institutes for either citizens or foreigners, according to the criteria of the National Committee of Evaluation Academic Qualifications. The second reason is to validate and recognize the university qualifications. The third, and this is my job actually, is to guide the students to join the accredited universities and academic programs. To guide the students and to evaluate their certificates, we have some criteria and requirements. It's lots of criteria and requirements. I try to just, I will give you the important ones. The first one is the term in which the course will be qualified, according to number of credit hours and number of requirement coursework. So my department tried to study all the transcripts of all the students who apply for evaluated their certificates. So they have to know that if they reach the credit hours, number of credit hours required, and the requirement coursework as well. Secondly, the topic and curriculum has to be linked with the scientific degree. Admission criteria as well as the content of program and the teaching method have to be the same as those applied for students at the university who are citizens of the country. Some of the universities, we saw some of the universities do some courses for the foreign students, special courses for the foreign students, which is not accepted here in Bahrain. So these courses, we are not evaluate them, and they can't be accredited here in Bahrain. All the students have to attend the same courses that for citizens in the same country. So they don't have to attend a special courses or that courses just for the foreign students.
Can I ask a question about
Yes,
that?
sure.
How does that work? Because we have some programs that are only actually open to international students.
Yes, these courses
So they're not allowed.
not allowed. No.
So our foundation program, for example, which is only open to international
Yes,
students.
foundation programs are different.
Okay.
Yes, the foundation programs is the program to
get them
into
So what you're talking about is
course.
like a bachelor degree or a master's
Yes,
degree
yes,
that is
yes.
only
for international students. Some of the universities open some courses that in Arabic. So
Okay.
yes, it is a British universities, and we can't imagine it is in Arabic.
Yeah.
Yes. So these kind of courses, or some courses is not in the university list.
Okay.
So it's only built for these students, for the citizen students. So that's why.
Yeah. Okay.
For the foreign students, sorry. Sequence of academic qualifications. Some of the universities also accept the students which don't have the high degree, high school certificate, or they don't have even the bachelor degree, and they accept them for master degree. So the sequence is very important for us. Mode of study. Our students have to follow the mode of study that accredited in Bahrain. For bachelor degree, all the students has to be as full-time student in the university and to attend the whole program in the university itself. For master and PhD, they can either be full-time or part-time student according to according to the university rules, but except for medical engineering, health, and scientific programs, they have to attend as full-time student for these programs, for rather for bachelor degree or master or PhD degrees. High school certificate students have to study the foundation year, okay, except for those who hold IB for US diploma or RGCSE or A-levels. The language in which the program at the university is taught has to be either the official language of the country or one of the international languages. About transferring credits, we face lots of problems for transferring credits from university to other. Now we are guiding the students to attend at least 75% in the university, that it's accredited university, then transfer their credit to another university. Not less than 75% for the first university they attend in. So they will not lose some credits or hours for their what can I explain it for okay. Shifting to other universities also has to meet no less than 30% of the graduation requirement of the universities. So no universities will give the name of their university to the student until they finish at least 30% of the requirements for the graduation requirements. The qualification certificate must be issued with an identical full name as holder's passport. As we see that the students who graduated from British universities, they have only the two names in the certificate, the first name and the last name. Okay, this may cause them some problems if they evaluate their degrees, because in Bahrain we have to know their full name as 3 or 4 names. Each student has to put their names as 3 or 4 names, first, second, third, and the last name. Application intending to study medical and dentistry programs must have a high school diploma or equivalent with GPA not less than 90%. Anyone who has less than 90% in high school certificates will not accredit their programs, unfortunately. Ordained degree in engineering major that not equivalent to bachelor degree program in Bahrain. Hence, honors degree are accredited for engineering majors. Is it clear? For engineering, of course, they have to finish the honors degree to have the bachelor degree. The bachelor, it's equivalent to bachelor degree in Bahrain. The university and program of study have to be included the list of recommended universities in the website www.bahrain.bhrue or in the e-government portal, and more precisely in recommended universities link at www.bahrain.bh or contact us. Yes. Do you have any questions? Yes.
The students have to get everything accredited once they get a bachelor's degree, I think is my understanding. So they're talking about high school and everything beyond that. Would you recommend that they start that process before they actually get their bachelor's degree so that it can save some time rather than starting everything from scratch once they get their degree certificate from us?
No. Actually, they have to submit all their papers once they've done their degrees, not before that.
So they can't start with high school because that's
no.
already complete and that's been done?
No, unfortunately, they can't start before that. But they have to ask before entering any program. They have to ask us about the program itself, if it is accredited in Ministry of Education
Sure.
or no. Before starting the program, if they ask us, it will be easier for them to evaluate their certificates. It's much easier for them to evaluate their certificates.
If they've already cleared it with you before they go.
Yes.
But they still have to start with high school and everything else all together once they graduate from university. Thank you very much.
Any further questions, please?
Can I ask, you say that for medicine and dentistry, students have got to have a high school GPA of 90%. Would students who are studying A-levels or IB be affected by that as well? They need to score a certain grade?
Yes.
What is that grade?
A grade. I think they have to be A students.
Oh, right, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because 90 degrees is A student.
Right, okay, so it would just be the equivalent
Yes,
of
equivalent
A-level.
to A student level.
Great, thank you.
Yes.
In some programs, we have the ability to take, say, U.S. high school system students into what's called International Year 1. So it's like sort of a special entry point for students who are almost at the requirements. So can a Bahraini student, for example, who's done U.S. system, can they go into do a 3-year degree? That's no problem?
Yes.
Okay, so they don't have to do foundation?
Yes,
okay.
they don't have to.
So although you said that they haven't, coming back to that with the International Year 1, our International Year 1 is only for international students. So can a Bahraini student take the International Year 1 that's only for international students, that is the equivalent of first year of their bachelor degree?
The transcripts would look the same, not the
the
course credits would look identical on a transcript. They would be fully university courses, it just has extra tutoring.
So, but the course is only open to international students, international EU students, not UK students.
Okay, just a minute. I want to understand it first. So, did you say that they have a qualification they got it from US?
Or
anywhere.
They went to BBS, Bahrain here.
Okay.
They finished year 12, they've got a 3 GPA.
Okay.
But maybe they don't have, they don't have quite the grades to get directly into the university.
Okay.
Some of the universities will have an international year 1 program.
Okay.
So it's the same courses, maybe with a little bit of extra tutoring, etc. So it would be then the 3-year program versus the 4-year program.
So only the first year is different.
Yeah.
Okay,
great.
Yes, cool.
Yes.
Otherwise we just forget mentioning that.
Yeah.
Then they complete the 3 years after this year.
Yeah. Yes, so it's not the whole program, it's just the first year is just EU or and international.
Same as foundation year. It would be
Very
equivalent to foundation year.
very similar to
Yes,
that.
yes. Any questions?
And one thing just you mentioned about the names, transcripts and being accurate, we often find it difficult when the students register because they don't always put their full names and just the information we have on our systems.
Yes,
is
I
not.
know. And when they came to us, we told them you have to go back to the university and they have to correct your name and send your certificate again. This is the very big problem. They face very big problem. That's why I'll tell you now, and I'll tell the students who attend yes here, and I hope I hope you know.
As I say, the way that we get around that is that when a student now applies, we check their name with their passport before we issue their CAS. And then hopefully we have systems, you know, we all know what our system's like, but then the system takes over the correct name that's on their CAS, and then hopefully it will match until they get a new passport and new name. But yeah.
You know, in Bahrain we have, I don't know if you have it, we have lots of similar names, especially first and second name, or first and last name.
The spelling can vary.
The same spelling, the same exact names. So we don't know whether this is you or your cousin. Yes, that's why we want the names as it is in the
Hi. Back onto the medicine question. So a couple of us offer foundations for medicine and dentistry.
Okay.
They're non-guaranteed entries, so you do the foundation and then based on certain grades and interview and sometimes an exam, then you get a place into medicine. But we accept students who are normally more equivalent to a B grade rather than an A grade. So considering that a student's going to do a foundation rather than go into medicine directly, is that more acceptable? No. So
Unfortunately, no.
okay, so we shouldn't tell a student who has a B that they can go.
Yes.
Okay. Lovely. Where can we get the list of these kind of rules and clauses?
I have the list in Arabic.
Yeah.
It will be issued in English within 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yes, I'll give Mr. Ibrahim the brochures.
Okay. And I'll email everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
Thank you.
Even I'll send him the e-version of that.
Okay, yes.
Yes. So he will.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll be here for today and tomorrow. If you have any question, please don't hesitate to contact me.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
والله انطباعي عن المعرض جدا مميز كبير هذا المعرض أكثر من 30 جامعة. فكرة طيبة طبعا، وأنا طبعا اليوم بسقط الفكرة وإن شاء الله نحسن يعني لو نحسن حق الرجال نوصلهم الفكرة هذه. الفكرة إن شاء الله هي أحد أبنائي إن شاء الله على أساس يطالع شيء على الطبيعة ويختارنا إن شاء الله نحصل يستفيد إن شاء الله. جامعات جدا ممتازة ومعترف بها وأنا سألت أكثر من جامعة الحقيقة جدا ممتازين وراح يكون أي نظام
مبادرة طيبة من وزارة التربية والتعليم يعني وجود المعرض بحكم انك تخلص مثلا من تسجيلك في الجامعة وبعدين تروح تسأل وزارة التربية والتعليم بالاعتراف بالجامعة نفسها قبل مثلا دفعك مبلغ الجامعة، يعني انطباعك عنه.
والله انطباع جدا ممتاز كما ذكرت لك في البداية، وحتى ايضا بعد تواجد وزارة التربية والتعليم بإشراف طبعا الجامعات هذه جامعات معترف فيها وجامعات ثقل أيضا في الخارج، ونتمنى التوفيق للطلبة اللي يحبون يلتحقون بهذه الجامعات إن شاء الله يتوفقون، ونتمنى لهم الخير إن شاء الله. الله يبارك فيك، شكرا.
بنستضيف ضيف ثاني ونكرر الشكر لمعرض روابط التعليم على تنظيم هذه الفعالية القيمة اللي بتفيد الطلبة البحرينيين بشكل عام، لأن خاصة أن الطالب البحريني إذا التحق في جامعة أوروبية أو أمريكية أو بريطانية في بعد تخرجه نشوف التأثير الإيجابي في الهيئات والوزارات بشكل عام. ضيفنا الثاني يوسف الكعبي بيحضر رسالة الماجستير في العلاقات العامة في بريطانيا، بيقول لنا في أي جامعة وليش اختار بريطانيا بالضبط. الله عليك بشكل عام. ليش اخترت العلاقات العامة وليش بريطانيا مو أمريكا؟ معاي اخوي وعزيزي عبد الرحمن طارق البرشيد، يحب انه يكمل درجة الماجستير في الولايات المتحدة الامريكية. ابغى اعرف ليش اختار امريكا وليش ما اختار بريطانيا، مع انه هو دارس لغة معاي انجليزية في بريطانيا. ارحب فيك يا ابو طارق.
اهلا يا اخوي حسين شويطر. والله اجاوب على سؤالك، ان الوالد درس في الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية فنصحني إن أنا أدرس هناك. تعرف يعني خذت نصيحته، يعني مو بس أنا حاب أكمل ماجستير، إن شاء الله بعد الدكتوراه يعني برا إن شاء الله.
الله يوافقك وييسر أمورك. وقبل لا تكمل الماجستير والدكتوراه بتخلص القانون من جامعة البحرين. حاب إنها تأخذ لغة على ما أعتقد.
إيه نعم، أطور روحك في الإنجليزي، أطور اللغة عشان ما تواجه صعوبات هناك.
الله يوافقك وييسر امورك. انطباعك عن معرض روابط التعليم للجامعات في البحرين بشكل عام؟
والله معرض شيء جميل ورائع، يعني حلو والناس وايد انها تستفيد منه.
حلو.
هاي اللي لاحظته يعني.
وش تقول حق الشباب البحريني والرابع والاخوان والاخوات وخاصة الطلاب؟
والله انصحهم انهم يكملون دراساتهم، يعني حتى لو هم في الخارج يعني يكملون دراساتهم هنا، لأن الشهادة تعرف أنت الحين مهمة يعني حق الكل، يعني تفيده يعني.
وليش اختاريت أمريكا ومو بحب أن تخلص مثلا في البحرين؟ حكم للتجارب الشباب، حكم للخبرات اللي ياخذونها في امريكا ويطبقونها مثلا في الدراسات، وان كانت الخبرات في المؤسسات او الوزارات بشكل عام في مملكه البحرين.
ومنها بعد سياحه من جانب اخر، ودراسه بعد
في نفس الوقت.
يعني تضرب عصفورين بحجر.
هذه بحد ذات اكيد شيء حلو. مشكور يا ابو طارق. خلصنا مع عبد الرحمن البرشيد وعطانا تجربته في جامعه البحرين وليش حاب يكمل الماجستير والدكتوراه في امريكا. قال لي ان يعني ابوه كان دارس في امريكا وحاب انه يمشي على منواله، والله يكون موافقه ويسر اموره. نرحب فيكم في ضيف ثالث عزيز علينا، أحمد الذوادي، بيخبرنا عن المعرض بشكل عام وعن انطباعه للمعرض الجميل لروابط التعليم للجامعات، خاصة أن نستضيف أكثر من 30 جامعة في المعرض. نرحب فيك أخوي أحمد.
يا هلا بيك أخوي، شلونك؟ الله يسلمك.
ايش رايك في المعرض اللي أكثر من 30 جامعة وأكثر من يعني جامعات كثيرة كندية وأمريكية متواجدة؟
صراحة أنا يعني يوم وصلني سلامة الله الإعلان فما توقعت إني باي وأشوف هاي الجامعات، وصراحة يعني شيء زين يعني إن على الناس يجون هاي ويعرفون الفكرة ويأخذون الفكرة يشوفون الجامعات. يعني أنا استفدت وايد من زيارتي حق الجامعات، وعرفت في جامعات والله يعني حتى ممكن إذا أنت تروح لهم دايركت في ديارهم ما بتحصل مثل هاي الأسعار يعني صراحة. فانبهرت يعني صراحة، ما توقعت إن هاي الشيء بشوفه في البحرين، يعني شيء هائل وشيء عجيب.
وشنو نصائحك للطلاب البحرينيين بشكل عام؟
والله يعني كل شخص يعني يتمنى إنه يدرس، يعني لازم إنه يطور من نفسه مثل هاي الجامعات. يعني يجب على جميع الطلاب وجميع الناس إن تهتم في الجامعات ويجون يشوفون يعني سواء هني ولا في الخارج ويتعلمون إن شاء الله. الله يقدم اللي فيه الخير.
مشكور، يعطيك الف عافية. كنا ويا أحمد الذوادي ضيف خفيف علينا، عطانا صورة عامة عن المعرض وانطباعه للمعرض وعن الجامعات اللي حضرت، خاصة متروبوليتان موجودة، ليدز موجودة، اكسفورد موجودة، مانشستر موجودة، الجامعات الأمريكية مثل University of South Florida موجودة. وهاي بحد ذاته يعني جميل ورائع أن نشوفه في مملكة البحرين، أفضل ما أقص تذكرة وأخسر نفسي وأروح أمريكا وبريطانيا واستفسر. بنكون على تواصل معانا وعندنا ضيف بريطاني بنستضيفه حاليا. With me, Mina Gabriel, he will tell me about Australia and Britain and America. Hi, Mina.
Hello, thank you very much. Kaplan International Colleges have been working in Bahrain for over 7 years now, and all of that time we've been helped by Education Links. They've helped us to organize private school visits, so where we can pop in to visit each of the schools and help students face to face. They've also arranged for us to meet students in their offices along with their parents. Sometimes that's very important if the parent wants to ask private or detailed questions. And they've also helped by arranging mass visits like this one, where several universities come in, they do a big event for all of us, they advertise to all students to come, and it's a good opportunity for us to sit with anybody who's interested to help them with preparation courses such as foundation and pre-master, for direct entry to bachelor degrees and master degrees, and even now pre-PhD courses. And like you said, this is in the UK, USA and Australia. So thank you very much, and to Education Links, of course.
What do you think about the event of Education Link today?
We've loved so far the event, not only because of the caliber of students that have come. We've really enjoyed the mixture of the students. We have students asking about master courses, but also students coming to inquire before they even finish their high school about bachelor degrees. But more importantly, I've really enjoyed the presentations which Education Links was able to put together. It was very helpful of the Ministry of Education to come and talk to us about everything required when studying abroad, as well as all the things required to get accreditation on the degrees once a student is back from studying abroad.
All right, that's great. I'm so happy to meet you, and I hope to see you again.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
Thank you very much. I appreciate, and we will accept other guy. Let's wait.
So Essex is very close to London, so we're very lucky that our students get to study in our beautiful countryside campuses, and then they get to go to London and see all of the sites and go and be a tourist there, and then they come back to a really good study environment. So that's what we like about our university. So the subjects that are really, really good at Essex are politics and international relations, with the top in the UK. And then sociology we're very good for as well. We also have one of the top economics departments in the UK too. So yeah, no, very, very good social science university. Top ones in the UK.
And which major at this University of Essex is famous about it?
Famous, so politics and international relations, and also human rights. We've got world famous academics in both of those particular areas.
Wow, that's great because my major is politics actually. Yeah, that's cool. So tell me about the bachelor and master and PhD in Essex University.
Yep, okay, so for most Bahraini students, they need to do a foundation program in order to come and then do a bachelor degree, and we have lots of options open for them. We've got foundation programs in virtually every subject area that we have at Essex, which means that they can come and do anything prior to starting a bachelor degree. And most of our bachelor degrees are 3 or 4 years long, and in many, many subject areas. So the popular areas like banking and finance and accounting are there. And then you've also got economics, computer science, electronic engineering, telecommunications engineering as well. So they're really popular subject areas for our students.
That's great. I appreciate your interview, and I hope to see you next time.
Great, thank you very much.
All right, thank you. We have Georgia and Carla from Kent University. We will interview them in our TV. They will tell us about Kent University because it's so famous university about the different major. Hey Georgia, how are you doing? Tell us about Kent University.
So Kent University is one of the top 20 universities in the UK. We have a beautiful campus that you can see in our banner up there. We're set in Parklands, but we're also very close to London as well. We're about 55 minutes on the train, so students get to experience both.
And what about the university? Like, in which major they are famous about it? In law or politics?
Yeah, we have a very good law school. It's quite a well-known law school in the UK because they were one of the first to have a law clinic, which means that the students are invited to participate in looking at real cases. So they have similar to some American models where they actually get to comment on evidence of real cases. That's put the law school into a very good position in the UK. Our other schools that are very strong are architecture. We're currently in the top 10 for architecture, psychology, and of course our Kent Business School as well.
That's great. And all the students actually they ask about, is it the university hard or easy? Can you tell me about it?
I think it depends what you make of it, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it's challenging. You don't get to be a top 20 university without having challenging courses. So we're currently 16th according to the Guardian guide. But I think that we're a very supportive university, so the students do get a lot of support, both pastorally and in their academic studies.
That's great. I appreciate your interview and thank you for your time.
You're very welcome.
See you.
Hi, we have here now Anna from University of Northampton. She's going to talk about the university and its courses.
Okay, so I'm from the University of Northampton, which is a medium-sized university right in the middle of England. We've got about 13,000 students, including around about 2,000 from overseas. And we offer a wide range of programs. We have 6 academic schools, so they are business, arts, social sciences, science and technology, health and education. So within that we offer...
So the university is famous about the health. In which major?
We have a lot of kind of professional health courses, things like paramedic science, occupational therapy, dietary, so quite specialist health fields. We don't do medicine, but other than that, we offer quite a lot of health.
That's great. I appreciate your time and I hope to see you next time. نرحب في اختي نورة مسلم، خريجة جامعة العلوم التطبيقية بكالوريوس وماجستير. ان شاء الله بتكمل الدكتوراه، بتقول لنا عليا بريطانيا امريكا. نرحب فيك اختي نورة.
هلا اخوي.
حابة تدرسي في بريطانيا ولا امريكا دكتوراه؟
ان شاء الله باذن الله في بريطانيا، وما شاء الله في جامعة طيبة هني. شكرت لكم على تنظيم هالمعرض اللي بصراحة في اكثر من جامعة التقيت معاهم وقدموا لي يعني اكثر المعلومات اللي انا بحاجة لها.
نلاحظ روابط التعليم يسهل يعني استضافة الجامعات عشان يعرضون للطلاب البرامج بشكل عام. شنو انطباعك عن روابط التعليم للخدمات الجامعية؟
هو فعليا يعني سنويا هذا المكتب تحديدا اللي هو مكتب روابط التعليم يقيم هذه المعرض ويتنوع سنويا في استقطاب عدد من الجامعات وبالتالي توفير يعني أكثر كم من المعلومات حق زوار المعرض.
يعطيك الف عافية ومشكورة اختي نورة. استمتعنا بصراحة في معرض روابط التعليم للجامعات وبرعاية محافظ العاصمة الشيخ هشام الخليفة. المعرض مثل ما انتم شايفين استضاف أكثر من 30 جامعة أوروبية وأمريكية وبريطانية واسترالية. نتمنى وجودكم بالسنوات القادمة معانا، وهذا لي ترحيب من عندي أنا حسين شويطر لكم، وشكرا لروابط التعليم.